We're going to make a toolbox. This has a handle made of cherry. The sides and the ends are made of white pine. It has nice little holes here on the sides for you to store your pencils and screwdrivers. And it's just big enough for a child-sized hammer. And these are some of the parts that I've made in advance for you guys to assemble your own. The parts of the toolbox consist of a front and a back, two ends that go like this, a handle that will fit in this hole, the opposite side, and a bottom that fits in the groove. Before we get started, before you start assembling, the first thing we'll want to do is make sure that all the edges are sanded smooth. Sanding block, I'm going to make sure that everything is smooth and ready to assemble. I'll do this for each part. I want to get this other end smooth as well. For sanding the ends, you want to sand downhill like this, not uphill like this, but downhill because you get a smoother result. And you do the same thing on each edge. And then on the flat surfaces. To begin assembly, I start by fitting the bottom into one end like that, and then I'll take some glue, and on one side I'll put it like that, a little bit of glue in there to help make things real strong, and then you'll see how I fit this over the bottom panel like that. And then I can start with nails. I have the holes already drilled here where the nails go, so that will make things easier. It gives the nails a good starting point. It will help you to have them exactly in the right place so they don't do any splitting. And I can hammer that in. And you notice how I held it all tight there as I was driving it in. You may need a little help with that, and it's perfectly okay to ask a parent or your teacher to help you. So on this other side, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to put glue in there first, and then I'll put it in place. And again, I'm going to put the nails in their right holes here. And hammer them down, holding it all very tightly together. Now it's very important that before you add the other side, you put the handle in place. So I'll take this and I'll just line it up in the hole, and so now I'm all ready to attach the other end. As you prepare to assemble the other end, make sure that you have some glue spread in that joint on each piece. And then take the other end of the toolbox and make sure that it's started on the handle. Take a little bit of persuasion. And then you can take it like so, and holding things tightly. And nail one end, one side. the other. With your toolbox all sanded and ready to use, you can paint it or you can decorate it. You can put your name on it so that you'll know that it's yours. And you might use letter stamps to stamp your name on it. There are lots of ways you can decorate it and make it beautiful.